Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I saw that Diecast Mafia is having an invitational for the Hot Wheels 69 Ford Torino Talladega. So this is one of the castings that I really like. I've done quite a few of them here in the channels. So you can see this is the Fast and Furious. Nice tinted windows. And the reason why I like this car so much is because this car does very good when it comes to straight line racing. The weight distribution in this car makes it perfect for racing. 1/16 drill bit. Do the pilot hole. Of course, that drill bit has been cut. That way I can stick it in the drill. Sign of victory when you get the ring. I like this paint job too, which makes it a little bit harder to do a custom with this car, but we're gonna do this. Let me drill and tap. All right, back with the 1/16 drill bit. Measuring here to make sure I don't go all the way through. I need to hide it just a little bit. Slide it in because of the oil, and there appears to be a truck outside my door, but it is what it is. Right, that's 1/16. Here is a number 50 drill bit, which is the drill bit that you need to use. There goes the truck. Thank you very much. Number 50 is the drill bit that you need to use. Not straight. There it is. If you're using the 256 drill tap, I want to have to go deeper on that one. We'll see. That's good. So if you use a number 50 drill bit, the 256 tab doesn't really have to do any real type of difficult job here. So lubricate it a little bit here. This is a bottoming tab, which means it has a flat tip. It could go all the way to the bottom. See how easy? The right tools make a huge difference. If you do it with only the 1/16 drill bit, the tab has to cut a lot more metal. That's where you run the risk of breaking it. Alright, so this is now ready for the paint stripper, and I'll be back. Alright, and I'm back. Check it out. Torino. This is the plan. I'm gonna hit it with the Vallejo metallic medium, and I'm baking it for at least 1 or 2 minutes. I don't know, I've never baked a car with just this, so it's gonna be a test. And then I'm gonna be using this brand new to me candy brown. See how it looks. For these type of paints, you need an airbrush with a 0.5 needle. I have my I call this one Big Bertha. It's a trigger airbrush. It does have a 0.5 needle, and we'll see how it comes out. Let me get things set up here, and I'll be back. One light coat. Let me bake it, and I'll be back. That was only 1 coat. Let's do another one. Back to the oven. You are in for a treat. This turned to be a 2-for-1 video. Although they're gonna be completely different at the end, so far they're the same. Candy brown. You see that red paint back there? Guess what I just painted? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. So this is the first time using the candy brown. Uh-oh, just made a mess. Sometimes I get too excited. But this is what happens when you live dangerously and you don't use the cap. There you go. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Set it to the side. Let me bake. Turns out that this paint likes to be baked. I already like it. Guess what it looks like right now. Might as well tell you right now. I'm going for a shiny rust. So that's what I'm going for. really like this candy brown. So let me bake it again, see how it looks. Alright, check it out. And by the way, this is only taking a few seconds. I'll say about 30 seconds. So you can see this one has an even coat around on this one. Might need another coat on this side to make it match. I want to take a picture. Let me see if I could achieve it. Oh yeah. So if you're a channel member, that picture is going to be for members only. So by the time this video comes out, if you're a channel member, okay, this is the one that needs another coat, which it really doesn't, but oh, actually I ran out of paint, so not important. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with some mint wax clear coat, bake it again, and for the next step I really have to wait until that paint, the mint wax clear coat, is really dry. Do I still have paint? I have a little. There you go. There you go. It should be more even now. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, and I'm back. That right there will make an awesome custom. Look at that wet look. It's already dry. It's been like 30 minutes. Next step, I'm using this Vallejo special effects kit. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy the kit than buy the individual paints. So I have here a chipping medium, water base. So I'm still using the same. If you're using a 0.3 needle airbrush, you do not want to thin this down with water. You want to use a proper thinner. I never tried this before with this airbrush, so it's going to be a learning experiment. I brought down the pressure to 20. Yeah. Seems we don't want a lot of this, or you don't want it to puddle, right? So I'm down to 20 psi. Big Bertha has a 0.5 needle. On this side it's a little bit more difficult to see. I think that's good enough. See it? So now I need this to let this dry. In the meantime, let's do the other one. Yep, still got it. Right. So now I gotta let it dry and clean the airbrush, and I'll be back. Alrighty. Check it out. Airbrush thinner. So I already cleaned up the airbrush. Yep. That's too much. Not a problem. I could just put it back. I think that's cut it off. That's good. Alright. I don't want to clean. I'm going to be using different colors, but I don't really want to go crazy clean the airbrush every time I switch colors. I'm going to go from lightest color to darkest, rotten white. Make sure you shake your paint. Yeah, these paints are a bit thicker. My compressor is back to 30 psi. Yeah, I can't do this in front of the camera. Let me see. Let me see. Nope, too much. So we need more paint. So everything is a learning experience. And if you notice, I'm not using the paint booth because it's smaller and it makes it a lot more difficult to paint. That's not bad. I'm gonna bring down the air pressure 25. Yep, perfect. Alright, so on one, I'm gonna do white. On top. You're probably thinking, what is he doing? I got a plan. Alright, let me go use the hair dryer for this and I'll be back. I'm back. Check it out. That's just the beginning. That's one. For the other one, I'm going to be using this color. Verdigris. 72.135. So make sure you shake it. Put away my shaker already, so I gotta do it manually. There's still a lot of thinner, but we'll see what happens. Where's the... Yep. Too much thinner. I need more paint. That might be good. Yep. That's good. Give me a minute. You're gonna make sure you clean the top of this thing here, because it'll get stuck. Every once in a while I'll wash this, because when you shake it, a little bit of the paint comes out. You can see this one received a little bit of the white overspray, but that doesn't matter. I'm still at 25 psi. Alright, so let me hair dry it, and I'll apply a second coat, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what other colors we got in here. Vomit, dry blood, fresh blood, rust, dry rust. So think the cars were in a junkyard, right? And somebody, that somebody could be me, trying to rescue the car. So they pull parts from all the carts that were there. I'm gonna use this. You would think I would learn not to put so much paint there. But it is what it is. And clean the tip. Let's put this to the side. Do this one first. So let me see if I can freehand this. Yeah, it needs more paint. It was fresh blood. I have to bring down the air pressure a little bit more. I've never done this before, by the way. I'm just figuring it out as I go. Yeah. Let me bring down the pressure a little bit. This is the beauty of the double action airbrush. Right, so I did the right fender on that one. Let me do this side. Quarter panel over here, which is not gonna make sense for some people, but it's okay. And that's an error, but since we're doing rusty, it doesn't matter. All right. I don't want to clean the airbrush, but I'm gonna have to take this paint out. Give me a minute. Okay. I'm just gonna dump it here. I could basically throw that back in the pot. Okay. The only thing in here is paint thinner. Let's do this. Clean the tip. Yep. I'm going to add just a little drop of the paint thinner. Or 4. You can't see. Needs more paint there. Right, I fixed it. I need to fix this area. Luckily I still have the paint over there. I like that color. Alright, let me clean the airbrush. Okay, so I just cleaned the airbrush. Now I'm going to be using Game Air from Vallejo also. So this is electric blue, azul eléctrico. Since it's Game Air, I should not have to thin it down. I put little rock inside, makes it easier to shake. See, this is what happens when you don't clean the tip. Must have forgot. All right. No thinning. Let's see how it works. It's gonna be a long video, but doing these type of experiments, it takes a long time. That's a lot of paint. Too much. It was in 20. Brought it down to 18. Nope. Yeah, that's good. Where is it? Right, so it ended up being 15 psi. 15 psi. has to be one of my favorite colors. Well, should I should now? I'm gonna do the hood. I gotta say that's not bad. It's like coloring inside the lines. Let me see, what should I do? Yeah, let me do this. No. Should I do, yeah. No, it can't be the same color. See, this is the things that happens. What other color do I have available? I found it. No, I like that one. Transparent blue. But I'm just gonna throw it in there, see what comes out. See how it comes out. Oh man, recreating something like this is gonna be crazy, huh? I like it. It's different. Kind of looks the same. Let's make it different by adding Luftwaffe Camp Green. I don't know what that is. It was the first one I grabbed. Might need to add a little bit of paint thinner because this one is a bit thicker. Yeah, the green took over. Oh, I like it. Yep, got the green now. Alright, so I'm gonna do the trunk. This one, I'm gonna do maybe the door. Alright, I'm going to clean the airbrush. I'm going to retouch this one here, which was the first one I did with this. And I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. So I got some smart water out here that I bought like 5 years ago because I was told that you had to use purified water to clean your airbrush. Yeah, right. That thing was expensive. I think that bottle cost me like $7 back in the days. Yeah. Alright, time for the main attraction. I think I need to clean this. It might have a little bit of orange paint, but remember the chipping medium? Let's see if it works. Put that one to the side. You gotta remember, I did this freehand. I did not tape anything down. I still think it looks pretty good. I'm thinking it should have more rust over here, down here. Okay. You're supposed to like make it wet, wait a few seconds for the water to activate the chipping medium, and I guess it's not ready yet. I just guess I'll still have to wait. In the meantime, I want to add more water. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna let it sit. Let me do some over here. Yeah. I'll let it sit for like 3 minutes and I'll be back. Alright, it's been like 5 minutes. Check it up. So now that original candy brown is starting to show. Right, I had to stop recording because somebody was blasting their music and I had to get up and dance. Because why not? I think I need a much harder brush, or maybe I need some more time. Let me see this one over here. Yeah, it appears that where it only has one color, it comes out faster. That only means that I need to get a stiffer brush, maybe a metal brush. Let me see if I get something else. Let's try this delicate brass brush. Oh yeah, baby. The thing is that I use so many coats. Alright, and even though this is acrylic paint, you can see that it's very durable. Oh yeah. See that? The way I'm thinking is the rust or the candy paint, the candy brown, should be able to tie everything together. Make it nice. There goes the ice cream bus. Or the inside the ice cream truck. I might have to get Godzilla to come over here and poke this paint. But don't get me wrong, I really like how it's coming out. Oh, if I turn it, look at that. If I twist it, it gives me a different effect. I want to do this edge right here. Oh, somebody's in a hurry. I think that one's good enough. So make a note. 1, this takes time. 2, if you go really heavy coats, it'll take a while for the chipping medium to really work. feel like it's an area where it's gonna have a lot of rust. So this color looks a lot like the candy brown because it's wet. Alright, let me see if I could take all that excess off. I'm gonna add a little bit more over here because this car is a racer. It goes fast, so you're gonna have a lot of rust in the front. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I'm gonna hit it with the hair dryer, and I'm gonna show you the finished product. Alright guys, I'm back. That is not the car that we started with. Maybe if you're into racing, you kind of know where I'm going. This is an Oldsmobile official pace car. Metal base. You know, I bought this car a lot of years ago, and I bought it thinking of using it as a wheel donor. I'm so glad I didn't. That's factory damage there. I didn't do that. You can see the paint. It's messed up. But I'm so glad I did not use this as a wheel donor. And let me show you this baby. The Richard Petty 69 Ford Torino Talladega, rescued from a junkyard. New wheels, got a coat of clear coat to preserve everything, and right next to that car you got the AJ Foyt's Torino Talladega. What do you think? I think these came out pretty damn nice. So if you didn't know, a few years ago I had a series called Vintage Racing. I want to put pictures up on the screen so you can see it. And they had these two cars, and only, as far as I know, those are the only Torinos that you're gonna find with metal base. Hot Wheels, if you're watching, we need more '69 Torino Talladegas with metal base. These cars do extremely well in downhill racing. So first of all, you can see that I did the headlights, mixed it up a little bit. I did the tail lights, and you can see the bases have been sanded down just in case I plan on using them for actual racing. Of course, the real riders don't do much of a racing, but I could just swap them out. This is from a new car. I don't remember which one is it. This is the original tire, real skinny, low profile. And this, I think it's from a monoblock tire, which is a little bit thicker. It worked out perfectly here. Look at that wet covering that rust. Oh yeah, I bought these water slide from Second Chance Redline a long time ago. I don't even remember. Check it out. Not bad for a rookie customizer, huh? I mean, I've only been doing this for 15 years. But I gotta say, this is the first time I do this type of custom, where I use the Vallejo product to do the chipping. I think that they work perfectly. That candy brown underneath makes a hell of a rust and a hell of a paint if you want to use it. I found a video on YouTube. I'll try to put a link at the end of the video if you can watch it. There's a race where this car is in the front, and I think this one and another one is following. Look at that. So the next 4 horsemen build is gonna be Ratty Muscle. Wink wink. Here's some ideas. Let me know what you think. Thank you to Diecast Mafia for choosing this casting. Gave me the perfect opportunity to do 2 customs that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I've done quite a few of the '69 Torino here in the channel. That's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Peace out.